So my name is João. I joined the Junior Enterprise movement a long time ago at my local Junior Enterprise, JEur Smart Business, here in the University of Alumni. I joined in the commercial department, and in the next year I was the external vice president, and then in the next year I was the president of the Junior Enterprise. And then I went to the executive board of the Portuguese Federation, and I was the president of the Portuguese Federation of Junior Enterprises. So basically, I have a 4-year experience in the Junior Enterprise movement, and the next 2 years I serve as a consultant to the local junior enterprise, so I'm still connected with my junior enterprise. It totally influenced me because, and for people who know me, my bachelor's degree was on languages and business relationships, and when I was in my bachelor's degree, my aim was, well, like to work in a company in a commercial or international expansion department, because I like languages and I like the sales part, and then I went to the master's degree on management, exactly because I was external vice president at the time, and because I had the experience of the junior enterprise. So the junior enterprise, my local junior enterprise, they make me go to the masters in management. And then because I was in the Portuguese Federation, my mentor I think it's mentor or tutor at my master thesis challenged me to work on the junior enterprise topic, and because it's understudied topic, because if you look for research articles and research on junior enterprise impact, it's very understudied. So because she challenged me to work on that, I have done my master thesis in junior enterprise topic, and I have published many papers in that topic. So I had the opportunity, because of that, to be in other research projects, and that's why I am doing my PhD now. So before I went to my junior enterprise, I didn't imagine at all, like 1%, that I was going to do a PhD right now. Totally not. But it was basically the experience and the network and the knowledge that I get from the enterprise movement that put me here. So at the time, and as most students, they don't see the impact, the real impact of the junior enterprise. And you asked me before, what was the impact on my career, on my choices. At the time, I didn't thought about it. I didn't thought that the junior enterprise experience put me in a path and not in the other. So when you are a student and when you are a member of the enterprise, most people told you, it's a great experience, you learn this and that, but they don't realize the real impact that the movement has. And I think that only when you go to a company, or when you went to do other things after university, you realize that, and I have already done this in my enterprise, for example, a recruitment process. an interview, a focus group, or a dynamic group dynamics, and so on. So I have done this, my junior enterprise. I was on both sides of an interview, and this is an experience that no other organization can give you. So I think that it's not a challenge. It's just the way it is. Most students don't realize at the time, but they realize later. And I think that is not a problem for junior enterprises to attract students. I think that those who have it can have more support from the national and international federations to try to show the impact on their universities. But most of them, I think they don't have that problem. So in my specific case, I expect in the future to that I can contribute a little more with some research on junior enterprises, because as I said to Diana another day, when I was doing my master thesis, I searched for research articles about junior enterprise, and I found like 10, and like 6 of them don't
Low
talk
quality.
yeah, not it's not the question of quality. They didn't talk directly. They don't talk directly about junior enterprise. They just mention, but they don't talk about junior enterprise. So only two or three, and then we have a great European Commission report of 2012 that talks about the impact of junior enterprise. But that's it. My worst and best memory of my junior enterprise experience was the day that I thought about leaving the junior enterprise movement at the end of my first year on my junior enterprise. So I'm not, I have no regrets about that, but I thought about leaving the junior enterprise movement. And like in that day or in the next day, I was invited by a friend of mine to be external vice president of the junior enterprise. And I think that is the best memory that I can have, because if I didn't have had that opportunity, probably I was not here talking with you. I was not doing a PhD. I was not the president of the federation. I was not nothing on the junior enterprise movement. So was the worst and best memory. I don't know how you in other junior enterprise, how do you quit from the junior enterprise? But I write like a letter. So it's a very dramatic moment when you write the letter. Like I don't know how to say it. It's the mission letter, no, in English.
Yes.
It's resign. It's resign. The resign letter. So it's a very dramatic moment to talk, but it was like the best moment of the enterprise. If you don't quit at the first obstacle, you probably will do great things in the enterprise movement or in your life.